Hi darlings, welcome to my Vlogmas wrapped up in a bow. So this video we're going to see a little bit of everything. So there'll be some tree decorating. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. We also have an outing to Garden of Lights at the Atlanta Botanical Garden. And it's stunning. Like, I'm a native of Atlanta and I didn't even know this was in my backyard. So it's beautiful. We also have some advent calendar unboxings, and the best bonus at the end is some drunk karaoke. It's hilarious with some of the girls. So please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support, and I'm looking forward to many more videos with you guys. So thanks again. We're actually taking a little staycation away, which that video will be coming soon. So look out for a bonus video, darlings. Check out these bonus clips. Merry Christmas. So let's get into these advent calendars, which I have been researching the beauty advent calendars for a couple weeks, and clearly I'm behind because people have been buying the heck out of these things since probably September. The one I initially really wanted was Diptyque. Elemis was definitely on my radar. I looked at the Dior. I also looked at the Barbara Sturm one and Net-a-Porter, but they are all sold out. So this one I heard was really good. Elemis is one of my favorite brands, so I was so excited to see what they had to offer because I heard really good things. So far we're only on day 8 and we have a Superfood, is it focusing? A Superfood Day Cream. Come on, focus for us. Which, really nice travel sizes. We also have the Superfood Facial Wash. We have some Balancing Lavender Toner, which all of these are really good for taking on trips. If you're traveling and you don't want to bring your skincare in big bottles. I tried this morning, the Pro. Why is it not focusing? Still not focusing. The Pro Collagen Eye Renewal, which is amazing. This is definitely a keeper. And then this is actually one of my favorites. I've been using this from Elemis for quite a while, the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash, which I usually bring a huge bottle, so it's not bad. Now it's definitely a good travel item. So we also have a night cream, which I tried. This is really good because it's actually soothing. I don't have dry skin. I have what you would call a combination. It used to be oily but I used to be really scared about a night cream. Now not so much, because we know we all want to stop some anti-aging. And this right here is also one of my favorites. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it, but this is actually the Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. I have to figure out why the heck it's not focusing. But this so far is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Really good products. Let's see what we got left. So we're on day 8. And day 8 is another superfood item, but it looks like something different. So this is the Glow Priming Moisturizer with kombucha. That's pretty cool. I'm so excited to try some more Elemis products. I've heard about their Pro Collagen makeup remover. I also liked their lavender mask that I tried. I've gotten an Elemis facial when I was in Manchester once upon a time before COVID. So I've also had another one in Atlantis. Really cute box. So they separate the boxes with the little doors, and I've also think the quality of the doors are actually really good for the price. This one ranges around the $225 mark, and compared to seeing, not saying you know anything bad about Dior, but I mean, I haven't, we're gonna save that for tomorrow, but look, sneak peek. Oh, let's just see it. Ooh, just was talking about this, the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, which is a makeup remover, and it looks like you actually get some muslin or a cloth to take off your makeup. That's amazing. Can you see it? Sorry, y'all, I'm not holding it up. This is pretty cool. Like, it's very easy to open. You don't feel like you're breaking anything, and it comes with little tins. So when we get past day 9, we will be moving on to the second tin, and the third tin looks even bigger, and that's where all the goodies are. I heard they have some full-size jars in here, so can't wait to show you. I can't get it off because the camera only got one hand, but I can't wait to show you guys what we have, and I'm gonna try some of these products. This one I've been using. Good job, Elemis. Not mad at all. Garden of Lights at the Botanical Gardens, Atlanta Botanical Gardens, which I've never been, and I thought about it. I was today years old when I went to the Botanical Gardens, and I am a native of Atlanta, so this is my first time. It's gonna be so fun. Every time I drive by it, I'm always like, oh, it looks so nice, it's so cute, but how come I haven't been there? Should be pretty interesting, because it's always sold out, and I guess Saturdays and Sundays, or maybe Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays are peak times. Navigating this ATL traffic. I think it should be quite an interesting Christmas event. As a kid, I have always loved Christmas lights. With my dad, we used to always drive around to different neighborhoods, and we would like see everybody's lights, especially all the beautiful big houses that, of course, we're in our neighborhood, but we used to also have a street that we lived on back in the day that had this amazing like community collab on lights, which now that I think about it, I don't even think they do that anymore. It's not not old school, but it was actually really cute. Like everybody used to line their lights up along the end of the driveway. It was so cute because basically, I think by the 15th or something was the cutoff. So by the 15th, everyone had their lights out, and so you basically could drive down our street and it looked like a little Christmas lit wonderland because everybody's house had the line of white lights connecting. So it was always really cute, and then it would always be really funny too if like we took too long to put our lights out, because you'd be clearly seeing the houses that had the lack of lights, and you'll be like, hey, will you hurry up and get it together because you are messing up our presentation. But can't wait to see this. It should be lots of fun. Here we go. Hey y'all, we got some lights on.
Yes.
For the lights. Lights on for the lights, Kamali.
All right, coming through at you. This is Tima on LuxLynneATL. Tima doing a
Thanks.
She's beautiful. Coffee. Yeah, my hands are cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here today.
Yeah. It's like they took a really small space and like maximized it with lights. Very creative. Just the flowers. Like they'll do like artist series. They'll do like they have like Alice in Wonderland theme in the spring. It's pretty. second 10, which the numbers are accented with the pretty gold lettering. So even though you can barely see it, we're gonna go to day 10, which has papaya enzyme pill. There you go. Nice size. These products are about 1 ounce or a little less, which is really good for traveling. This one is an exfoliator, which can't wait to try. So let's go to, clearly I have no patience, but I like to open a couple of days at once and then go back to it. So day 11, functional. Okay, here we go. They move around, so you got to make sure you actually get the right one. Another superfood product. This one is the Saya Calm Hydration Juice. Let's see what's in this one. Aloe juice helps to visibly calm and balance skin for a healthy looking complexion. Pretty cool. It's day 11. Day 12 is the Peptide Plumping Pillow Facial. Nice. I'm absolutely excited to try this one. So this is a hydrating sleeping mask, which I used to try sleeping masks back in the day, and honestly I'll tell you, I move around too much. So I was always like scared about getting products on my pillow and, you know, not wanting to ruin your linen. Should we do one more? Let's see where it's 13. But 13, this is actually one of my favorites. The Herbal Lavender Mask, which is a repair mask. This is really good for like clearing up congestion. I actually tried this as one of the first products. I would say this mask and that resurfacing cleanser are two of my go-tos I've been using for years. So I'm so excited to have this again, and I can actually take it with me on trips because we all forget to like take masks. I'll take sheet masks with me on trips sometimes, but I always like leave my full-size products at home just because I think I overpack anyway. So I'm just like, who has time to put all that in? But really pretty. Looking forward to getting to the last, 6 days, which I heard then they take you to full size products. So really good job, Elemis. Got quite a collection over there. So you know it's Christmas when you get your Schramsberg December Seller Club shipment, which is so exciting because this is one of the ones that you actually get 4 bottles in. They always send this really cute newsletter which shows the current offerings, like what you're getting price-wise. I signed up for the Schramsberg Club after a trip to Napa, our first trip to Napa, and I fell in love with their sparkling wines, not to mention everything else that I love there. One of my favorites, all of the calves that I love come from Napa. Everything else comes from Italy and all across the world, but I would say Schramsberg was one of the prettiest experiences there, just because they are one of the few places, or maybe not few now, that actually do sparkling. You can't say champagne if it's not from the Champagne district, but Schramsberg was one that I had tried prior to going to Napa, so I was really excited that we were able to actually go to the vineyard. I think it's in Oakville. Really cute, super historic. It's family owned. They have a cellar, like a cave cellar, that we actually weren't able to go into last year. Maybe when we go back one year, hopefully COVID protocols won't hold anyone up from being able to do that. But it was great. Napa's a perfect trip to do if you want a social distance, because all the wine tastings are outside. So you have that free space to be able to sit, you know, either do a picnic or a charcuterie board, tasting, and the views are amazing. The weather's pretty mild. We went in September, but This is a seller club. That's what I signed up for. And the seller club, you get 4 shipments a year. Christmas box being the biggest. I think you get shipments April, July, maybe July, August, October, and December. And they range. You get a really good price, but I think the regular boxes are about $150 to $160. The December box is twice that, so it's probably $300. So let's see what we got in here. So we have the vintage 2016 Schramsberg Green Valley Blanc de Blanc. These are beautiful sparklings. I would just call it champagne, and of course, you know, people get in trouble for saying that. I'm going to say it, champagne, but we're going to go sparkling since it's made out of California. So it's Calistoga. But these are beautiful. It's actually cold because it's cold outside. This one's a 2016, so Russian River Valley. Blanc de Blanc just means for the grapes. Blanc de Blanc is basically white on white. And champagnes can be, not saying like I'm a wine connoisseur or anything, I just drink a lot of it. But champagnes can be made with Blanc de Noir, Blanc de Blanc, and it just depends on, you know, where they're pulling from and what the variety is. But you can get champagnes from a mixture of different grapes. This one's a Cremant. I've never had this one before, but this one says demi-sec, which means it's going to be a little drier. I think I must drink so much that I actually can tell the difference between what it's going to taste like. And, you know, if you're still new to it and you're still figuring it out, you don't have to drink a lot to know about sparkling. They give you all of the, like, description. So this one has lemon, lime, lemon cookie, layers of apple crumble, undernotes of ripe stone fruit, and lychee. Which reminds me of a lychee martini, which is amazing. So this one's going to be a citrus. And then the year is, of course, most important because we all know the years are what makes the wine. So if it's a good year, they had a lot of, you know, wet weather at the beginning, dried out, it was dry. It all depends on what they need for the grapes to flourish. And I believe 2016 across the board was great for a lot of different winemakers, because I know Silver Oak has some 2016s that go pretty high. And Schoensburg is also a part of, is it Tuumi, J. Schram. So they have a family of different ones, and then the Davies ones are their red collection, which is really good. One day, may get to the Riddler Circle, which you get like twice as much, and of course you pay twice the cost. Right now, I'm good with the Cellar Club. And let's make that a goal for 2022, the Riddler Circle. And then it's cool because you can actually see like the Cellar Club. This is what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Riddler's Club, they have 4 bottles as well, but they probably are a higher ticketed item. Like they have a 2007 Rosé, 2011 Brut, 2012 Blanc de Noir, and then they also got a 2011 Blanc de Blanc, which means they probably have, look at this, retail value 80, 140, 200. So they definitely step it up a notch. I mean, it's not a bad value, $300. I got one valued at 130, one valued at 95, one valued at 43, one valued at 95. And then they offer you discounts all year long. Like if you wanted to say, hey, I'm having a party, a birthday party, a New Year's Eve party, I want to order some champagne, some sparkling, you can order cases at a discount price. So this is the Cremant, which we just described. Then we have the Hyde, which this one is actually one of my favorites. I've had this one before. Probably sent this one twice in the past. So let's tell you guys what the Hyde tastes like. Come on. Where is it here? No. So the Hyde Park is green apple. So it has This one's really flavorful. So it has notes of green apple, cranberry. Why am I saying cranberry? Excuse me. Green apple, pineapple, nectarine, and lemon and lime. So this one also has some complements of some vanilla, some white florals, some brioche toast, puff pastries. This one's really good for like brunch. I don't even think Schramsbergs require like an orange juice because they are so good on their own. You don't even need it. Now let's get into these 4 fabulous wines, aka Christmas gifts from Schoensburg. So we initially went there just because we wanted to break up the monotony of red wines in Napa. And this is one of the places that does sparkling quite well, and at the time probably was open to doing tastings in the midst of COVID. You know, clearly we were still Leos trying to celebrate because nobody was really traveling to Napa, and we weren't even really sure that California would be open. But thank God a lot of places were, and the COVID protocols were pretty cool because you can do a tasting outside. So there was no need for us to be scared. The only thing we didn't get a chance to do, which we will absolutely go back and do, is the wine train. So Schramsberg is a part of the Davies Vineyards, and we are a Cellar Club member, or I am, but drinks it with me. So we got sparkling here, and I believe the collection started, the vineyard started in the 60s, so it's not that old, but they do an amazing job. And I would even say, even if you tried some of their reds, they're really nice. Like they have a Pinot Noir and a Cab that's beautiful, and they're like really good price points. We'll open this one up last because clearly that one's a surprise. J. Schram is one of their brands that they use under their name as well. But I've had a couple, and I always like to go onto the Vivino app, and then I'll check it and see like what the bottles are ranked. And every time they send me something, not sure if you guys have used it, but absolutely check it out because it helps me when I'm shopping for wines. Like I know a couple that I'm familiar with, and then if I'm curious about it, I'll just pull it up on the Vivino app. I don't care where I am, in the middle of Publix, in the middle of Total Wine, in the middle of the package store, and I'm like, what is this? Is this worth it? Because not everything that looks amazing really will fit your palate. Like I like berries for my reds. Like I like currant and blackberries and chocolate. I don't really care for the smoky, but I have developed a taste, or you could say a palate, for the Cavs, which are very dry, but if it's fruit forward, I'm your girl. So the Cellar Club gets you 4, which this year for 2021, we get a J. Schram North Coast. That's the one we'll talk about last. We get a Green Valley, which is a 2016 Brut, 2016 Hyde Vineyards Blanc de Blanc. And Blanc de Blanc and Blanc de Noir is what Schramsberg is known for, because it's very much so the ones you'll probably see in the store. You'll probably see Blanc de Blanc or Blanc Noir. That just basically tells you what kind of grape they're using. So for this one, Blanc de Blanc, for Schramsberg, they use Chardonnay. So you're getting basically a Chardonnay grape, but of course it is manufactured in the sparkling way, which I can't tell you nothing about that. I've seen it a couple of times, but I know it's all about the soil and the climate and the year and the rain and the expertise and their hard work. So cheers to you, Schramsberg, because this was my first, not my last, wine club membership. We came back from Napa with quite a few bottles, and this is actually one of my favorites. Buy them for gifts. You can actually get discounts all year long. They email me with special shipment offers, and price is really good. So this one's a 2016, vintage 2016. We got a Cremant here, which is a demi-sec, which I believe, don't fault me if I'm wrong, I believe a demi-sec is drier. This one probably has some citrus and some fruity notes, which I would look forward to. It says brioche and snickerdoodle, toasted hazelnut. Okay. Then we have the Hide, which is one of my favorites. I love a Hide. Actually, I would say I love a Schramsberg. The experience reminds me of, like, think about a Sunday afternoon where you're late brunch and you just want to, like, relax on the couch and chill, watch a movie, binge watch some of your shows. This is your sparkling. Like, it's beautiful. Of course, you chill it, or you can get one of those amazing, I think they're the spears or the bottles, the little marble slabs where you can put it in and chill. These are so good, so good. And then the last one is going to be I've had this one before too. This is the Reserve. So Schramsberg 2012. And what I was telling you guys about Vivino is they're really good because they give you a really good description of where these fall on the ranking of the 5-star. And for me, just because I love a review or someone to just confirm with me if that's what I like, or if I'm not buying it blindly and opening up and saying, oh, I don't really care for that. These right here all range. I think the scale goes from like 5 stars to 1, of course, to 5. These always, when I look them up, range like 4.4, 4.5, which on the Vivino scale is excellent. As I started trying out more wines, I realized that I have a preference now. So I go more for the 4 points and above. And unfortunately, that's because, you know, I got spoiled. I've been to Napa, I've been to Italy. Next on my list is France. And I won't say, I mean, I have a lot of, like, I like some Trader Joe's wines. I like some, I'm not going to say I like the Two-Buck Chuck, but I do like some of the ones that they have that, you know, are new and up and coming. I have some from Scout and Cellar that I'm going to try, which are pretty cool. So I don't knock the wines, but it always helps when you take a look and you say, hey, well, I'm gonna be really interested in this one. And then the moment I pull it up and boom, it says 4.5. I'm like, okay, that helps me decide if, hey, this is gonna be something that I'll open for just a Sunday afternoon, or will I save this? Will I save this for Christmas Eve? Will I save this for a celebratory toast, for promotions, you know, raises and increases, manifestations? I mean, that's good to know, because you don't want just, you know, maybe you do. You know, our grandmothers used to say, oh, you put your good china up. But I'm also a firm believer in living life to the fullest, you know, taking advantage of the day to day. So if you want to open a 4.5 on a Tuesday, absolutely, girl, do it. But I like to save them just to, you know, spread it out a little bit. So please, absolutely, if you are interested in trying some sparklings, check them out. They're amazing. And then my goal is for next year to get to the Riddler's Club, which is probably twice as much. But when you think about it, I mean, just the value is amazing. You're going to drink it. You're going to love it. It also opens up, you know, your palate to trying something different. Some champagnes and some sparklings would give me headaches, and this is one of the ones that I realized, and I'm sure that's probably because of the fruitier notes, or it could be because of the grapes. This does not give me a headache at all. So that was a win-win. I still like a lot more champagnes and sparkling. I love them all. I just can't, you know, take the sugar all the time, because, you know, a girl is getting into her, you know, middle-aged years, and she wants to, you know, keep it together. So she can't drink this all day, every day. But for special occasions and for, you know, those toasting times for friends and family, these are perfect. So check it out. the full pajamas, yes.
Alright. I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't ever buy me nothing. See, every time you come around, you gotta bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. Why can't we be by ourselves sometimes? See, I've been having this on my mind for a long time. So matter of fact, I think you better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. Come on. You need to call Tyrone. Call him and tell him I said, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Now every time I ask you for a little cash, you say no, but turn right around and ask me for some ass. Listen, partner, I ain't no cheap three. Cousin is bad to always come in for real, and you know the deal.
Call Tyrone.
Ha ha ha. And tell him, come on, help you get your shit. You need to call Tyrone. Call him. Hold on. But you can't use my phone. Want you in my world? If I'm already someone's girl, it's nighttime. You know I want, know I feel, know I feel late. I guess I see you this nighttime. I'm gonna be there. And you feel so ready. Oh, it feels so good to me. It picks me up, don't wanna come down. It got me spinning all around, yeah. You need to know I've got somebody, but you're beautiful. But still, it ain't that type of party. Now what am I supposed? What you want me to do? Want you in my world? How can I want you? What you want me to do, baby? I'm all ready. I'm all ready. I'm all ready. I'm all ready.
All right
I'm
now.
gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna look for you. I'm gonna look for you. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Just wait right there. I can have faith for you. Next time I'll make you mine. Look, she watching everybody.
Ain't no love in White Elephant.
Okay, number 4.
Look, you really can.
Who's number 4?
She's shopping right now.
Okay, let's see. Y'all better pick some good gifts because I went all in.
You did go all in.
Let's see. Okay.
Hey, Pocketbook, can I see your gift?
The smallest out of most.
Oh, okay.
Look, obviously.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, it's got everything.
Damn. I don't know. Okay, so hold up. If I let me get the rules together. If I pick a gift and I open it, right, and I decide I don't want the gift, I get to steal.
You can, but you gotta wait until
everybody finishes. Then I can pick which gift I want to steal, and I'm stuck.
You do have to. No, you wouldn't have to.
I can pick what gift I want, then I'm stuck after everybody opens the gift.
There's probably gonna be one left after you steal. So
Yeah.
you don't go through the whole
Hey, Leah, what you bought? Oh, you already got it.
I ain't know they got this, and I picked this.
I gotta get some.
You got it. I think I'm not gonna say anything.
Alright, I'll just pick this one. Let's see what I got. Anybody wants a little cute thing, alright?
Oh.
A karaoke.
Yeah.
This is cute.
That is perfect.
That makes you perfect, don't it?
It does fit you perfect.
Yeah, it really does.
This karaoke at home.
You did. You about to?
That's a cute one.
We supposed to follow after this?
It'll be easy.